that's the opening bell, round one. Lands the jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. That hook got her attention. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You know, they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the second round. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't find a home for that jab. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Misses with the straight left. Back and forth they go. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Missing with the hook. That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Let's get it started in round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
On display here is incredible. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. She blocks the hook. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. He wasn't ready for that counter. They exchange punches. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic. Hold that thought! We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And down goes the Bobcat. She knocked the wind out of her, and it took her off her feet. Look at this replay.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. You all right?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fights...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. Back at it in round 4. She got dropped in the last round. Let's see how she does here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That right hook won't score. She got clipped by that counter. So much for defensive abilities. we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they got caught. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This could be the end. And the Bobcat goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You continue.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing. And what?
Whoa, Johnny! The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. Time for the fifth round. You can see the look of frustration in the corner. She was so confident heading into this fight, but that last round seemed to knock it out of her. She's got to figure out a way to turn the momentum around.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That jab misses. Hook misses. And is this the beginning of the end? And that'll put the Bobcat down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.